Hi everyone, it's Tristan. I hope that you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, that's okay too. Just know that it's temporary. So I am so excited because today we are talking about the energy of Cancer. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tristan and I'm a certified and professional astrologer and channeler. If you are Cancer, you will find this video helpful, but also if you have prominent Cancer placements in your astrology chart. So if you are a Cancer rising, a Cancer moon, this video will probably make a lot of sense for you, but it could also make sense if you are a Cancer MC, Cancer Mars, Cancer Mercury, or Cancer Venus. Before we begin, I want to say that if you would like to book a one-on-one astrology birth chart reading with me, I would love to read your stars. I'm pretty knowledgeable and I love it so much. You can book a session with me on my website, www.tristansky.com. I would just need your exact birth day and time, so I need to know the minute that you were born. You might need to call the hospital or talk to your parents to figure it out, and I would love to read your birth charts. So each zodiac sign is either masculine or feminine, aka yin or yang. Now it doesn't matter what gender you are, what gender you associate yourself with, it doesn't really matter who you are, but each zodiac sign has a duality, either masculine or feminine, stereotypically. Now Cancer is a feminine / yin sign. Cancer is like the typical mother, okay? Cancer really likes to nurture and take care of others. Cancer really likes to stay home. Cancer is a home-bodied person, likes to stay home and make sure all the needs are met at home. You can see it's like the archetypal woman or mother, although women can be hardworking and that's not what I mean. But Cancer is also very shy and private and soft, so it would make Cancer a feminine yin sign. Now each zodiac sign is associated with an element, either earth, air, fire, or water. Now, Cancer is a water sign alongside Scorpio and Pisces. Cancer is so watery. They are so emotional and sensitive people. Every single Cancer I meet, a Cancer sun, moon, or rising, faces heartbreak in one way or another. They really have big hearts and they're full of love. Cancer can be very timid, very sensitive, very emotional, but they are the most nurturing and caring people they are. Cancer is masterful in emotional intelligence. Cancer risings, Cancer suns, Cancer moons were really put on this earth to understand and master emotions. Cancer is a true empath. They really feel other people's emotions. They can be sympathetic, but they can also be empathetic. They feel your pain, they feel your joy, and not only do they feel it, but they care. It's very wet and soft, the energy of Cancer. Cancer has a big, soft heart. They do. They love you. They love everyone. Cancer can really love anyone. They just love anyone. But of course, they can also be very sad and deal with heartbreak and really be the criers of the zodiac. Pisces, close second. Now, what's cool about Cancer is that although they are a water, feminine sign, they are a cardinal sign. Now, each sign has a quality to them, either cardinal, fixed, or mutable. Now, cardinal people have strong leadership and active energies. Cancer is actually very brave. In this cruel and mean world, Cancer stays kind, Cancer stays gentle, and it takes a pioneering cardinal energy to do that. Cancers can make great bosses because they are sensitive to the energies of other people, but they also have great deals of power and authority. Aries and Capricorn have strong, bold leadership qualities. Cancer still has it, it's just a bit softer. Cancer has softer edges, so they can really be authoritative, but it'll be a bit more softer and a bit kinder. And the thing with Cancer is that they're actually good with money too. Cancer can be a bit possessive with people. I'm going to talk about that later, but they like to hold on to their money, to their possessions, okay? Cancers can be really good with money management, savings, anything with holding money. Little trick, if you gift a Cancer something material, like you make them a card or you make them a gift, the Cancer will appreciate it so much. They really love things and stuff, but things and stuff that have emotional value to them. Each zodiac sign is ruled by a planet, and Cancer is ruled by the beautiful, intuitive moon. So although the moon is not a planet, it's considered a planet in astrology because it affects us. So if you think about it, it's the moon that controls the tides. It's the moon that moves the water. It's interesting to think that a celestial body in the sky affects events and people on Earth. And as the moon moves the water, we are 70% water, so the moon has a big influence on us, but specifically Cancer. The moon travels so fast, right, across the Earth or in the solar system. It revolves around the Earth really, really fast. Like every couple days it's always changing, right? That goes with the fluidity and ebb of flow of Cancer. The emotions are always changing, specifically Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. They can be happy and then they can be sad. They can be so caring and nurturing and then a little bit more defensive and cranky. Ebb and flow is Cancer, up and down, okay? And that's very because of the moon and the water. Cancer has a very shrewd, emotionally intelligent, intuitive, and even psychic energy, okay? They can really feel other people. Because of that, they can be really great healers and nurturers, okay? They can really help other people. Like, you may not know how you feel, but the Cancer will, okay? You may not know what you need, but the Cancer will, okay? Cancer has simply a strong, strong sensitivity to everyone. And the energy of Cancer is lunar, okay? It is feminine, it is soft. Male or female, wherever Cancer is in your chart, it brings a strong intuition, femininity, gentleness, compassion, nurturing energy. So each zodiac sign is ruled by a symbol, and Cancer is the crab. Why is Cancer a crab? Well, crab meat itself, like the inside of a crab, is very soft and mushy and gushy, right? And that really talks about the Cancer energy. Cancer has such a tender heart, right? They are so soft and gushy and wet and loving, right? But on the outside, Cancer may not want to come across as sensitive or emotional. Cancer wants to come across like they have their stuff together. Cancer wants to come across emotionally stable, even if they're not. So Cancer can have a guarded, hard exterior, okay? Because they want to seem like they got this, yeah. I'm okay, I'm not sad, I'm good, but on the inside they're feeling so much. That's Cancer. Cancer, it can be very private and cautious and guarded. Okay, they're almost like a walking diary. And the inside of a diary, it's filled with poetry and poems and love, but they lock it and they seal it tight, right? They'll open that diary for people, but most of the time it's closed. And because they're so sensitive and shrewd and intuitive, they can really, I don't want to say skeptical, but just be really guarded because they really don't want to be hurt. So they can close up really easily. Now, if a Cancer is unhealthy, okay, things are not going well, they'll guard up like a crab, be very, very strong on the outside, and then they have claws. Although Cancer is so soft and intuitive and gentle, they can be quite crabby, okay? They can be very cranky and defensive. In fact, it can kind of be very aggressive. Cancer is a very powerful, lunar, beautiful energy. So they are very powerful people, okay? So when they are upset, they can be quite powerful. It doesn't come close to the aggression of like an Aries or a Scorpio, but it's pretty close. They can be very snappy, moody, and cranky people. However, although they are guarded, okay, sometimes, they're still very loving and warm, okay? That's one thing I like about the Cancers. Like, Aquariuses or Capricorns can be very guarded and aloof and distant, and they can be very cold. Cancer is guarded, okay, but they're still warm. Like, if you're around them, you can still feel their loving energy, although they protect themselves. So that's pretty cool. So now let's talk about the negative qualities of Cancer. So if you're a Cancer, prepare yourself, because Cancers are easily offended, okay? And every time I say that, the Cancer gets offended. It's kind of funny. Cancers can over-personalize everything. Cancers have thin skin, okay? They are easily hurt and they have fragile hearts and really, really tender feelings. So it's extremely easy to offend a Cancer. Even if you're just slightly making a funny comment about a Cancer, they will take it wholeheartedly and intensely, okay? The next thing is that Cancers can be very sulky. They can sulk for a long time. May not confront you when they are upset, but like a crab that goes into their little holes, like the crab that goes home, Cancer will self-isolate themselves and just be very upset with you, okay? They may not say why, you know, because they might be a little bit too timid to confront you. You know, they keep it to themselves and they'll go in the room and they'll be upset with you. And that's sucks, right? Like there's no issues that are fixed there. Cancer can be very just defensive and sulky. And when a Cancer is upset, you know, they are intuitive and sensitive, that they can be quite cunning. You know, they really can think of other people's defeat. They usually come around because they are kind-hearted, but they can show signs of, you know, cunning and deceit and sometimes revenge. So another negative quality is that Cancer can be clingy and possessive, okay? They really are affectionate and value togetherness, but sometimes they can be a little bit too clingy, alright? Like you kind of need to like, get off me, Cancer. It depends who you are. Like, if you're a Scorpio or a Pisces, you might love that clinginess, but they can be very possessive. Like, you are mine, and we own each other, and we are together forever, and I'm just gonna hug you forever. Which has good qualities, but they can be possessive and clingy. And sometimes, you know, Cancer really, like, is so thirsty for affection and connection and cuddles and hugs that they can like attach to people who are not healthy. And the healer within Cancer kind of wants to help out the people who are struggling. So often I could see Cancers attaching to people who are unhealthy, going through stuff, you know what I mean? And they shouldn't do that. Cancer needs to detach and be with someone else. Also, you know, Cancer can be so shy that sometimes it can be a bit awkward, right? They're just so shy and they kind of just want to go home. They always have that energy of like, ugh, I don't want to be here, I just want to go home. And because of that, they can be very unadventurous, you know? They're not the most spontaneous and fun. They do have a goofiness sometimes with Cancer, but they're not the ones to just like, all right, let's jump off a bridge and have fun, you know? They're a little bit more, I don't know guys, I don't want to do this. It's not the worst quality, but it can definitely put a damper on things, you know? They can definitely rain on other people's parades. They can definitely be a hermit. And of course, lastly is Cancer can be overly emotional and spend lots of time crying. Okay, my beautiful Cancers, I hope you can learn from those bad qualities. But now let's talk about the positive qualities. So the most likable traits I think about Cancer is their loyalty. Once they make an emotional connection with someone, they will be with that person forever and ever and ever. Through the ugly, through the bad, through the good, a Cancer will be there. A Cancer can cancel their plans. They want to stay home, right? They want to stay home, but they may cancel their staying at home plans and go see you at your concert or go see you at this business deal you're doing. Cancer can definitely be there for you. They're so loyal and they'll be there for you forever. Now, although Cancer can be crybabies, I love you, they're also very brave, right? Because they can be so sad, but they toughen up and they get the job done. So they can be courageous and brave, even though they're swimming in emotions. Cancers can be good cooks, right? They like to stay home and take care of their people so they can be really good cooks. Cancer truly values family or tribe. Cancer loves to love, okay? So Cancer needs to love people. So they may not be open and have so many friends and have lots of get-togethers and lots of people, but the people they do connect with are close and family-like. Like Aquarius likes lots of friends and lots of people, okay? And it doesn't have to be too close or emotional. Cancer needs close emotional. So it can be their blood family, right? The family they grew up with, they can be really close with them. Or it could be chosen family, you know, it could really just be a tribe of people. Cancer loves togetherness. Cancer's favorite thing to do is probably just stay at home with some loved ones and cook and clean, or not clean, but like cook or like watch a movie and laugh and hug or cry together. Just like togetherness and love. That's what Cancer is all about. How beautiful. Now, if we look into the matches of astrology, real quick, there are two bad matches for astrology. For Cancer. The bad matches for Cancer are Aquarius and Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is blunt, okay? Sagittarius is fiery and adventurous and spontaneous. And Cancer is just so soft and like shy, you know, and likes to stay in and likes to talk about their emotions. And Sagittarius doesn't cry. Oh my god. Sagittarius isn't sensitive or emotional. Sagittarius will get angry, you know? And Sagittarius is very smart. They're just very two different energies between Sagittarius and Cancer. And the other one is Aquarius. Kind of like I said, Aquarius likes friends. Aquarius can be very distant. Aquarius is very intellectual and social. And Cancer is lovey-dovey. A brilliant match for Cancer is Taurus. Let's say you have Cancer in your top 3, either Sun, Moon, or Rising, and let's say the other person has Taurus somewhere in their Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's a good match, okay? Taurus loves to cook. Taurus loves to stay home. Taurus really values stability and wealth. Big things that Cancer loves. So Cancer and Taurus, mwah, lovey-dovey, great match. But also Scorpio and Pisces, the other water signs, they can all cry together, they can all be intuitive together, they can all love each other, great match as well. But also Virgo. Virgo's a great match for Cancer. Capricorn-ish, you know, Capricorn values money and hard work, and Capricorn is outside of the house. Capricorn is a stereotypical father, and Cancer is a stereotypical mother. So it could be like opposites attract, right? Or they can just not be a match. And that's kind of it. All the other signs, it's kind of like hit or miss. So now let's talk about some Cancer celebrities, and I feel like I have some really good examples. Probably one of my favorite celebrities there is Ariana Grande. Now she's a Cancer sun. Oh my god, her songs are so emotional and sensitive. No tears left to cry. You know what I mean? Like she's so feminine and lunar and soft and like just a pretty little Cancer. Selena Gomez is a Cancer. She's so Cancer-like. The heart wants what it wants, and she's so wet and juicy and like kind of like Ariana Grande, very feminine and sensitive. So here's an example. So Selena Gomez is a Cancer and Kim Kardashian is a Libra. Okay, so they both did the 73 questions with Vogue, and when they asked what's the one thing you can never live without, Selena Gomez, the Cancer, she was like, my family. And they asked her, what's the worst thing that can happen to you? And she was like, losing someone I love. But then the Libra, which is all about beauty and a little bit more superficial love Libras, when they asked Kim Kardashian, they're like, what's the one thing you can never live without? She was like, my contour kit.
What's the one thing you can never live without?
My family.
What's the one thing you can never live without?
Can't live without my KKW contour.
Like makeup. It was just so funny to look at the differences between a Cancer and a Libra. Anyways, another Cancer celebrity is Post Malone. My gosh, he has such a big heart. You can see that he tries to come across very strong and together, but through his music and through his energy, you can see that he is a Cancer, such a mushy, gushy, soft-hearted person. And his songs are so emotional. Lana Del Rey is a Cancer. Need I say more? My gosh, she is so sentimental, okay? So nostalgic. Meryl Streep is a Cancer, and you can see that she puts her heart into things. Princess Diana is a Cancer, same thing. She's so sweet, so soft, so feminine, but also a bit private and guarded. Malala is a Cancer. How brave and how strong is she? And she fights for femininity, for women's rights. Total Cancer. Chris Pratt is a Cancer, and he just looks like a Cancer. He just looks so sweet. I just want to pinch his little cheeks and give him a hug. He seems so affectionate and warm. Angelina Jolie is a Cancer rising. Now, she has 6 children. You can see that she really values family, and again, she has that feminine, beautiful energy. And then there's the Dalai Lama, who is a Cancer sun and Cancer rising. Now, he was a Buddhist monk and the leader of Tibet, and he just advocated for kindness, you know, and really understanding how other people feel. He really is all about emotional intelligence, and that is Cancer. So that concludes my Cancer video. Now, if you guys have any questions about this zodiac sign or astrology in general, please let me know. I would love to help you out. Like always, I really value digital support. So liking this video, sharing this video, commenting something fun, I really appreciate all of that. And on that, I wish you guys so much love. I'm giving you guys all a big hug right now. Huggy huggy, feeling the Cancer vibes. So yes, goodbye my friends.